How's it going, guys? It's your boy Salty Uchiha, Red Hair Kaneki, 2/3 of the Golden Triangle, Anime Late Night Podcast. Yeah, shouts out to Senju. And being down it's Valentine's Day, apparently Luffy is about to show that Snake Man.
Wow.
Gear 4.
Actually, no, I wonder. That Oda did on purpose.
Probably. You know how Oda is.
Snake Man. Bull Hancock.
Wow. Oh yeah, true shit. Yeah, got something for the cock already. I mean, something for the Hancock.
What?
God damn it, I fucked the verse up. Alright guys, we're here to do One Piece chapter 894. Manga review. That One Piece. Get it? That piece.
Yeah.
Hancock.
Yeah.
Snake Man. Yeah. So what are your thoughts of the chapter, my man? You're a savage.
It was a good chapter. We finally get to see Smoothie does something, and I guess she like fucking turned giant.
I knew you were gonna do this shit. Go ahead.
What?
I knew nothing.
I'm just saying. I guess she turned into a giant.
Yep.
So.
Well, I don't know if she turns into a giant, but she can increase her size.
So like, is she like juicing the water to make her body's mass increase?
No, she's actually slashing her sword in the water.
No, I'm saying like she's continuing to turn into a giant.
Well, she can stop it herself because remember, they said that if you get any bigger, you'll sink the ship.
Right, but I'm saying like, is that part of her ability to?
Could be.
To like kind of like squeeze out the moisture from anything and absorb it into herself.
And then she does drink we saw earlier on that she had drinking that one. She had some of that one serving girl.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe.
And then she did this giant ass slash to the Sunny. Nami navigate and told Jinbei to steer the ship, dodge that shit.
Yep. Right, Gohan?
Wow, no chill. And then I guess they would cut to Beige and his whole spiel about having the cake, so they can't attack, or Big Mom and Prince Sparrow can't attack them because they have the cake on board.
But Big Mom is expired right now, son.
She is getting hella skinny. Holy shit, bro.
She's falling apart.
She looked like Mother Carmel.
Kinda, yeah. Actually, she's looking super shriveled up.
Yeah, she looked starved.
And it's funny.
Give that woman a kick.
And it's funny too that she has a son named Raisin, because that's exactly what she's looking like right now. Maybe like a prune. What? She do. And she does have a son named Raisin. We met him. He's like okay, so she's looking like a raisin or a prune maybe.
I'm more interested in his son. Was it Ewan something?
Yeah.
Apparently it's a dumpling. That's dope. I like that.
Nice.
I like his character.
We saw Snack too. So Snack.
Yeah, apparently Snack is still alive. Rogue, what you doing, bro? You fucking up.
Well, he's a former commander now, so he must have got demoted.
What you doing? What you doing, Rogue? You fucking up, bro.
Hey man, he's chilling there with the little like head thing, Asian head thing.
I don't think that's it. Is it part of his hat, or is that like bumps that Rogue gave him?
That's not funny. Yeah, it is actually kind of funny. I don't know. Good point. I thought that was actually like part of his like head wrap.
Kind of like how like they did to Luffy when he trained with Rayleigh, he got all these like bumps.
That shit was funny. That was hilarious.
We'll get to that last along.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently Snack's still alive. All right. I thought Urob killed that motherfucker. But
I called it.
Whatever. So like I say,
can't keep a good Snack down.
Fuck. But if Snack is alive and we thought he was dead the whole time,
might be a chance for Pound might make an appearance, son.
Pedro.
I already told you that about Pedro. I've been fighting with you for weeks about that Pedro thing, bro.
I don't want him to come back.
I know you don't want him to come back, but
I don't want him to come back.
Why are you hating on Pedro, man?
If he come back, I'm gonna drop the series.
No, you're not. Are you serious? What? You're gonna let one Jaguar go ahead and kill the whole series?
No. Not just one Jaguar.
Who?
It's a goddamn Jaguar and a fucking bird.
Oh, touche.
We're not doing this again.
Come on, bruh.
We're not doing this
Come
again.
on, bruh. No one ever really, really, really dies until they really, really, really die. My bad.
So they have to get a lava fist through their chest to die? or have their face blown off by a fire fist or a lava fist to the point where their brain explodes.
See, why'd you have to cut deep like that, man?
But taking a fucking nuke to your legs doesn't kill you.
I mean, it is to the legs, though.
But it was holding onto the nuke and it exploded in a 100-kilometer.
That's true.
We're not doing this again.
Hey, man, I don't write this stuff, man. Okay? Kubo, when you die, you die. Kinda. Or like Black Clover, where you just have that giant book over your fucking head, shit with infinite goddamn spells in it. Anyway.
Yeah, with no cover and it's spinning like time.
Like, yeah, pretty. That sounds as OP as shit. All right, so oh my god, yeah, it's out there. All right, let me jump in for a minute. So, as we see, well, one of the things that's actually kind of crucial, which Kaneki was making his way towards, was the fact that a lot of the Charlotte family is actually congregating on Cacao Island right now. We met, like I said, we met Snack. What was the other brother's name that we were interested in?
Snack, Raisin.
Yeah, Snack, Raisin. The one that's named after a dumpling.
Yeah, it's like you something. I forgot.
Okay. Anyway, it's starting to get interesting that they're all starting to congregate at this one spot.
Then you got what was it? The triplets, something.
Yeah.
It was like the 30th daughter to the 36th daughter, and then the 30th son to the 36th son.
Mm-hmm. So they're starting to flush the family out. I had said like 2 months back if we were going to actually see, would we possibly see all of the children throughout this arc. I don't know if we're going to see all of them, but it looks like we're seeing most of them. Because when we saw Smoothie, we saw 14, 15, and 16, which was, what's that, Citron and Cinnamon. Shout out to Cinnamon. Apparently King of Lightning feels that too. Yeah. So,
everyone does.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I'm also feeling a Monday.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that. I can't.
Monday, more like a Monday.
Yeah, exactly. So we're seeing all of them congregating on the island, which makes sense because some of them, if not almost all of them, may have not seen Katakuri in a while. And more importantly, their reinforcements when the Straw Hats get there. So
Sanji said he's gonna take on them though.
Yeah, Sanji is riding on Pudding's carpet.
No.
He's riding on Pudding's carpet. It looks like he's actually heading to the island now, right? All right, so he says that he'll definitely save his captain. Pudding is geeking out.
No, she's moist.
Wow.
She's like a teenage girl lusting over Justin Bieber.
Not even a teenage girl. Wow, she's
a teenage girl.
She's not a teenage girl, dog. She's like, oh, nah. She's gonna be like that meme that they have of that one of that Justin, there's a Sanji poster, and you just see Pudding with her legs spread wide open and shit with it.
No,
that we're doing? That's just fucking hilarious. That meme is hilarious.
No, that's gross.
That meme was hilarious.
It's disgusting.
It was definitely pedophile. It was definitely petty as fuck. Anyway, yeah. So Pudding's getting moist, basically. We see that. I don't know what the fuck that is, dude.
It's calling music.
I guess
it's calling.
It's not bad though. That's alright. Yeah, that is calling music. I remember that part. That's funny. As it pertains to Capone, let's talk about that for a minute. So Capone is wanted to go to Liqueur Island. That's initially where they were headed to, which is like right there. But
Chiffon.
Yeah, Chiffon wants to go to, what was that, Fluff Island?
Yeah, so it's further out.
Right, so they can buy the Straw Hats more time.
Capone's like, babe, we can't do this.
Well, yet again, they do have the leverage of they still have the cake, but...
True, but how long is that going to hold out?
Well, my question is, how long is Big Mom going to hold out? Being that, she's starting to get all decrepit and pruny-like.
She might go into, like, a berserk state eventually.
Maybe. So basically, she's pushing to go to Fluff Island or Fluffy Island. I can't remember which one it was. Or Fluffy Town, whatever the case was. She wants to go there to buy the Straw Hats more time. Yet again saying this is what it means to pay your debts. Capone concedes because, Capone loves her. So that's a nice aspect of his personality. I still think he has a plot.
She must have a good-ass pussy for him to...
I still think dude has like a plot for Big Mom, but I don't know what it is yet. And given the longer they draw this out, the more desperate she'll become. If she doesn't go into rage mode, they may very well get what they want through bargaining. So we'll have to kind of wait and see.
Oh no, or Passport doesn't fuck the cake.
Yeah, that's actually another important part. Parasparrow's a bitch, so Parasparrow might fuck this up.
You gotta choose between the two. Getting eaten by Big Mom or getting...
her possibly getting killed.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest with you, if I was him, let her eat the poison fucking cake, dude. Just have Katakuri fucking take over. But that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that in speculations. Alright, so that's the kind of dilemma there, but Big Mom is falling apart. And I assume, well, not falling apart, but she's certainly getting squeezed out. It makes me wonder, the more that she uses Prometheus, is that's what's draining her. I mean, but it's kind of hard to say. Because we don't know what the limitations are to her soul power yet. So we're still kind of trying to figure that out. Next thing, but let's get to the main course of all this.
Which full course.
Exactly. Which would be Luffy and Katakuri. You want to go ahead and walk us through that, sir?
Actually, before that though,
okay.
we got the flashback of Luffy on the island.
Yeah, being trained.
Being trained by Rayleigh in the observation hockey.
Yep.
So he can't eat until he's able to dodge 10 times.
Yep.
From Rayleigh using the fucking stick in Milan hockey. Goddamn, it's savage.
Yeah, it is.
So Luffy smelled the food, tried to grab it, knock all that shit over. Rayleigh got pissed and be like,
beat the bricks off that boy.
Like, Luffy.
Don't wildly throw punches.
Don't wildly throw punches. That's my dinner.
Yep. And beat the bricks off his ass.
Luffy was like, I sense anger. Like Rayleigh's like, that's also hockey.
That's also hockey.
They beat the shit out of him with that stick into hockey.
Beat the bricks off his ass.
And then Luffy was like, Rayleigh, I feel resentment. That's also hockey, Luffy. That shit was funny as shit. Like, yo, Rayleigh, why are you so petty?
Oh my god.
Why are you so petty?
He ain't petty. He ain't knocked over some steak, some soup. He knocked all that over.
Some dinosaur meat.
Some dinosaur meat. Which was actually kind of dope because while Luffy's laying on his back, right? And whatnot.
He still have the blindfold on.
Yeah, he still got the blindfold on. You see some animals come through.
And he can sense them.
Yeah, with some fish and some meat. And he's like, no, guys. Rayleigh said I can't eat until I dodge. And then, what else happened? Oh, when he finally was able to dodge, and they're sharing a meal and whatnot, he talks. Rayleigh was talking to him about like how to better perceive hockey and whatnot. And Luffy brings up something interesting as it pertains to the character or the personality of the opponent, which Rayleigh himself even said that he never thought about. So I wonder how that will play a part later on too, because Luffy is a very good judge of character, as Rayleigh also pointed out.
Yep, and that kind of popped back into the main part of Luffy versus Katakuri.
Yep.
Katakuri's, Luffy has his eye closed.
Yep.
And he kind of see like the pattern of the mochi arms, Gattlings. Mm-hmm. And he dodged that shit, most of them. But then Katakuri came in with a punch.
No, Katakuri came with that one punch, and then the other arm came out of that shit. Like, whoa, you weren't allowed to do that. That's
and then he regenerate the arm. How?
Well,
you're not a Logia.
He's a special type, though, dude.
Still, that doesn't explain what the fucking special type Logia or special type Paramecia does.
I mean, just saying, though. He's literally Mochi, though. Like, that makes sense, doesn't it?
So, if Luffy is a special type as well,
right.
That's a lot to speculate. Mm-hmm. He can technically turn into molten rubbers. So, does that give him the right to regenerate his arm? Well, if he detach it? Or mold it back together?
Why couldn't he mold it back together? The detaching part, I wouldn't say. Like, for example, if Mihawk ended up cutting his arms off, I was like, oh, well, he might be SOL. But if he can reimagine his hands, it might come back.
But that's a Logia ability.
Like I said, he's a special Prometheus. Sorry. So, yeah, it's a special Prometheus, right? Paramecia, thank you. I don't know why I said Prometheus. But, so it may be just an aspect of it. Who could say? The theory still rages about that shit, though. No one's sure yet. But for Katakuri, being that the fact that, like, he is Mochi, I could see that. That was, I don't know, I expected that.
That's a lot of flaw with that. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people other paramecia are kind of like Kagure. They can technically regenerate
but not all.
If it's going by their element of their ability.
But not all paramecia can do that, though. Like I said, only the special ones can. And that might only be due like a 1 out of every what? Maybe like 1 out of every 50 or 100. You know what I'm saying? Different double fuel users can probably even do that.
I don't know.
Like I said, it's the rage on.
But and then I think before that though, Kagure hit Luffy with the block mochis.
Yep.
Luffy, I guess saw that, so he covered his face with Haki to block that. Kagure came in again with another one. Luffy blocked it with his arm.
Yep, forearm.
And again, Kagure just raining down punches.
Yep.
Luffy's taking all that shit. Fell down on his back. Kagure is like, "Is that all you got, Straw Hat?" And Luffy got up. Kagure is like, "Yeah, that's good. Keep getting back up."
Wow.
I mean, that's what he's saying.
I know. There's a special lady we know that we say that to a lot.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
And then Luffy is like, "Oh yeah, I gotta finish this with you." So he does the thing with his arm for Gear 4th, but instead of Bowman or Tank Man, it's Snake Man. So it's another. I guess it's another form of Gear 4th. Like I said before, I think I feel like Gear 4th have multiple forms, or maybe 4 forms. That was Gear 4th. I don't know. So I feel like I have like 4 forms depending on maybe like a type of animal that Luffy have to overcome on the island while he's training.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
So like when he did the Tank Man, he had to take on maybe the fucking like giant Leo lion thing. So
that's possible.
I'll save the what's the possible Snake Man form for Luffy is in the discussion.
Gotcha.
But, yeah.
So how'd you feel about the chapter overall?
It's a good chapter. I like it. It's alright. It's hype. It's hype.
It's just alright. That's it, brother.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, guys. So as for me, yeah, dude, it was a good chapter, man. Like I said, I felt a certain type of way when Katakuri was able to have one punch span off into 2. I was like, really? But overall, it was pretty dope. It's nice seeing getting a shot between Lady Smoothie's legs. Very nice. Big Mom looks like a giant prune. Parasparrow is fucked if he don't choose correctly. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's better off just gambling it off and finding out what happens, because he's going to pretty much get it either way.
Yeah.
So it is what it is with that. What else? Seeing more of the kids on the island. Yeah, it was all right. Like, I mean, why name him? But I will say this: why name your son Raisin? Why not name him Raisin Bread?
Like, why you name your son Snack?
Well, you could have named him Spotted Dick. It's the dessert they have in England.
No.
It's raisin pudding.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if she
or raisin pudding bread. What's up?
I wouldn't be surprised if she had one good name that.
Wow, that's funny. But yeah. Anyway, overall, great chapter. Came out super early, so yeah, that was unexpected, but glad it happened. We gonna break next week?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I didn't look.
Okay. I'm not sure if we're on break next week or not. Usually after a big chapter like this, we would be, but Oda might go another 3 or 4 chapters before he deems that necessary. So we'll have to wait and see. But all right, guys, this was One Piece chapter 894 manga review. Thank you very much for listening in. We will holler at you guys for speculations or for discussions and speculations, my bad, which will be coming up next for 894 and 895. Thank you very much for listening. Wow, listening in? I can't talk today. It's your boy Salty Uchiha, Red Hair Kaneki, as well as for Senju. We will holler at y'all in the next video. Peace. That RB son. Oh, nice. Got a nice little 2 for 6. Oh.